Hey Leo, welcome to Angel Soul. This is Meredith. I am going to do your general reading for the month of July 2018. You may want to consider watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a real full picture of what's in store energetically for you for the month. So let's get started, Leo. Let's see what your first card is. Two of Swords, making a decision. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot today. Most tarot decks show the Two of Swords with the person holding swords crossed over their chest, like they're protecting their heart, also wearing a blindfold, which indicates looking within, using our inner vision, our insight, higher self-awareness. So it's a bit of sensory deprivation, so we can go within and get the answers we're looking for. But let's see, Leo, what you're trying to make a decision about. The Tower. Okay, the Two of Swords is an air card, and it's the moon in Libra. So it's a mental process. But intuition is the way to answer your questions. And the Tower, that's fire, Mars. Everyone's a little bit afraid of the Tower because it means something's crumbling, falling away, and we might be hanging on to it. The Two of Swords could have us asking why. What needs to go? Excuse me. The great thing about the Tower is that it exposes what's inside. Once the walls are down, you can see everything in the rubble. So alongside the Two of Swords, with a blindfold on, maybe you're not wanting to look at the rubble. Maybe you've been staring at it a little too long, Leo, and you just rather keep the blindfold on. However, my feeling is that something's changing. Something's changing in a big way for you, and perhaps my intuition says that you don't even know what you've outgrown until you're met with some contrast. So Leo, you might be encountering contrast this month, but it gives you a sense of perspective so that you can make some new choices. The Tower also indicates that something sudden happened that really rocked your world. It shook you up, and you know there's recovery going on with that, but it's also enlightening and awakening for you, and it gets you back down to earth. So when the Tower falls, it's back down to earth, but it's a sudden move for you. You've moved there quickly. The other message of the Tower is that universal will overrides willpower. Leos, you've got grit all day long, and you will dig in. You won't give up on things unless or until you figure out that what you're dug in on is just fruitless. Sometimes it takes you a long time to get there. You have such heart, and you bring your whole heart to your life experiences, so it can be hard for you to let go. My sense is you are trying to let go of something. Even after this Tower fell, you may be finding that you're surprised at yourself that you're still hanging on to some things, and contrast is happening to bring awakening and enlightenment to the things you're hanging on that you just don't need anymore, that you can set yourself free from. That feels like liberation, and you're doing that by looking within your own self. So usually when the Tower shows up, its opposite shows up. So if you've experienced loss and destruction and crumbling, that means a new beginning or a fresh start is right here in the moment for you too. Somehow you just haven't been letting go so easily. So let's see what comes next and what's on its way, Leo. Well, hey now. I love this card. This deck is beautiful, but this card, if anything's a heart opener, it's looking at this card. This is a Six of Cups. This is water. It's sun energy in Scorpio, so there's passion here, and it's lit passion. This is a lit fuse. Leo, you are in love with a new beginning. Oh, you're doubting it. And you're looking at your intuition for a sign to trust it. I can't help but mention it every time I see this card. Look at this couple. Just really look at them for a minute. They have 6 cups, which is abundance. It's sharing. They're beautiful. They're not even looking at one another because they don't need to. They're so connected. Their heart connection is intense. They're in tune and in harmony with one another. My sense of it, Leo, is that this has shown up in your life and you don't quite trust it because that tower was devastating. This is divine intimacy. It's a willingness and an ability to love again. This couple represents heaven touching earth. It's pure connectedness. It's loyalty. It's body, mind, spirit, harmony within the self for you. And it's body, mind, spirit in the self for your potential beloved. And then there's what the two of you create together, which is stunning. Leo, heal. Do the healing work and say yes to this, because this is the stuff dreams are made of. This is what you've been desiring. This is what you've been talking to the universe about. This is a manifestation that you have been praying for. And it's here, or it's just around the corner for you, and you're in one of two places. Some of you are already here in contact with a potential new beloved, or you're feeling like you're at the threshold of deep frustration that it isn't coming or isn't going to happen. Some of you are feeling like you've lost faith. My guides and angels are saying, hang in there. You're closer than you think. And you're closer than you think is the same message for the people who've just come into contact with their potential new beloved. If you're looking for a sign, this is the sign. Let's see what's next. Wow, I don't even want to speak looking at that card. It's just... This is the same couple. They're a little more mature here. This is love of your life energy. The Nine of Cups is known as the wish card in tarot. This is Jupiter in Pisces. It's a water card. It's happiness, joy. It's radiant pride. It's balanced intuition. It's more body, mind, spirit, harmony, connection. Being aligned with your life purpose. The other message is this is a dream come true. I'm sticking, Leo, with this is the love of your life. It's right here. It's right now. You've gone through a very challenging time. You've done a lot of deep inner soul work. You've done soul work. And you're ready. There's a bit of nostalgia here, though, for what was, and a bit of let's say concern that it won't work out. Your ability to trust after this tower fell was compromised. But you have learned and have been learning. It's about trusting yourself. And when you trust yourself and you live from your heart, you just create more heart, more love. This is love expanding, Leo. Go for it. Do not turn this down. That's the overwhelming message. Make the wish. Those of you that feel like you've been waiting a long time, or it feels like a long time has passed and you've been in this healing recovery cycle and you're feeling a bit done with it, make the wish. Reaffirm your intentions for your life. Reaffirm your intentions for the kind of relationship you've been dreaming about, because it's right around the corner. For those of you that have met a new person, make the wish. Trust your heart. It's not going to lead you astray. The other thing my guides and angels are saying right now is sharing your love wholeheartedly with someone else does feel like a risk, but it's a risk worth taking. And how can that be? How can that be a sad thing? Love shared is love expanded. It's our fear of loss that keeps us from, or that holds us back. There's an individual I've listened to on YouTube and he says, love more, not less. Whatever rises, love that. Those are great words to live by. Love yourself, Leo, so you can love your beloved and have a great love. Just go for it. So, all right, we're going to pick some cards from a little deck, little clarifier cards. They're called the Love Pack by Chuck Spitzano. They're a lot of fun. They help us identify some challenges. They show us good fortune. They're love messages. They're fun. You just don't know what will ever come flying out of this little deck. Heartbreak. This is what you're recovering from, Leo. Be easy with yourself. You know, don't be hard on yourself. Don't force yourself to heal faster than you're ready or able to. At the same time, go for what's in front of you. You have courage, Leo, all day long. You got courage, you've got grit, you have a tremendous heart energy. So, put it out there. Next card, Grace. How sweet is that? This card reminds me of the Rider-Waite Tarot, where they show the aces. The aces are like a cosmic hand coming out of a cloud and offering a gift. So look at this. We have a happy couple. We have a tree. We have sunshine and clouds and this cosmic hand holding it all up. Leo, there's a gift in front of you. Take it. All right, I'm going to pick one more. Yeah. It's here. It's love. Go get it. Just go get it. All right. I'm going to move on to Doreen Virtue's Angel Answer cards. While I shuffle, just like in the daily readings at the end, I like to shuffle for you, give you an opportunity to ask a question silently to yourself. So go ahead and do that. It can be about what's here. It could be something completely unrelated, though I am going to connect whatever I pull to these cards here. A year from now. How do you finish that sentence? I just asked my angels, and they said a year from now you won't recognize your life because of all this here. Leo, you're going to say yes. So don't drag your feet, sweethearts. Don't drag your feet. Just go for it. Next card. Big happy changes. That's what happens when you say yes to love, loving yourself and loving someone else who shows up in your life. It's funny, I feel intuitively you've been asking for it. And now that it's here, it feels a little bit too good to be true. Like you're pinching yourselves. Or you're walking out and you're sitting in this lonely little spot under a full moon with two swords that you're not even picking up, not wearing a blindfold anymore, two birds flying in front of the moon. All the signs are around you, pairing up, pairing off. It's good. It's good. You've already made the decision. Oh, here we go. There's something better. That's true, there is. There's something better after that happens. I feel intuitively that you are so over this. And it wasn't until some contrast showed up in the form of another just divine light being who walked into your world and turned the lights on again, or inspired you to turn your own lights back on. And now that you're looking around, you're thinking, whoa, is this real? It's so much better than where you've been. This tower was essential for the next phase of your life. And the next phase of your life is this. And this. And these two cards here, they inspire you, they inspire your partner, and then they inspire all the people around you. That message has shown up for almost a solid week, and how living from our hearts inspires other people. That's a sweet gift to give humanity. Do that. All right, Leo, that is your July 2018 reading. Remember to cross-watch. Check out your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe even your Venus, to get a good full picture of the energies that you will be working with through the month of July. Give me a thumbs up. Share it with someone that you think might enjoy or need this message. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below or at my website, also in the description box below. Have a great July, Leo. We'll see you next month.